Hello the JJ family, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. If you're new on this channel, I do a lot of reviews, research, talk a lot of stuff. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much. Thank you so much JJ family. So today I'm going to be talking about concessional deployment. Mainly caters to married women. Today is just going to be all about you. Yes, this video is for you, so you clicked on the right video, so hang in there. This is what I'm going to be talking about in this video. I'm going to be talking about how you can register for Nysc as a married PCM. I'm going to be talking about documents you need for the registration and why those documents matter. I'm going to be talking about pregnant PCMs as well. I'm going to be talking about the mistakes you would have to avoid while trying to register for this and what to do after encountering any mistakes, yeah, while registering on the Nysc portal. So stay behind. It's going to be a video that analyzes everything. It's going to be a video of me documenting everything. Let's get into this. Concessional deployment for married women is basically Nysc considering you married women that want to go for service. It's mainly them considering you so that you'll be able to complete your service here while you are close to your husband and your family, right? He doesn't want to disrupt your family. He doesn't want you to stay far away from your husband. He wants you to have your Nysc done close to them so there cannot be any disruptions, so you will not be so distant away from them. You know how kids need their mother and all of that, yeah. You know how the husband wants to be close to his wife and all of that. So this is just a kind of deployment that considers you married PCM or pregnant married PCM. Okay, they're just basically trying to consider you guys. So the first thing you are going to do is to register on the Nysc portal, and if you want to do that, I already have a video that I've done about registering. You could basically register like everyone else. So you can click the link above. There's a hand pointing to that in the cards. You click that and it takes you to how to register. And while registering, yeah, there's a particular point you are supposed to click after you have verified your email and all of that. When it gets to your gender, you include female, and after including female, it opens up this section that asks you for your marital status. Then you choose married. Married activates all other sections that allows you to submit documents relating to the concessional deployment you are going to be having. If you don't submit those documents, which I'm going to be mentioning very soon, I'm going to list out those documents for you. If you don't submit those documents, they are going to post you to any other state just like any other core member. If you don't select it, they are going to post you to any other state just like any other core member. Or you submit a document that is not easily readable, that is blurry, yeah, they are going to as well post you to any other state just like any other core member. They might flag it, or they might not just verify your document and just post you to any other state just like any other PCM. Okay, so I'm going to be listing the document now. You're supposed to need your NIN. You are going to need your marriage certificate, the one that has the Nigerian logo on it. You just make sure you are getting your marriage certificate from a registered church, right? A legally recognized church or a court, yeah. And of course, the church is a kind of church that's licensed to give you a marriage certificate. And you know, the marriage certificate as well is supposed to have a name, date, as well as signature, you know, who issued it, so to speak. Then you come to the domicile letter. The domicile letter is a letter that you get from the local government stating or confirming where your husband legally resides, okay? And it must be issued by a recognized individual. You must have the signature, you must have your husband's full name, okay, specific street number, house number, and how long he has lived in that place. Okay, you can also get this in the courts. Then you need your husband's valid ID. And when we talk of ID, it can be your husband's NIN, it can be his Nigerian passport, and it can be his driver's license. Make sure that while you are uploading these documents, they are uploading them well, they are clear. His picture should be clear, his name should be clear, and they should match what you have in the domicile letter. Okay? And even though your husband is not a resident here or is a citizen, you can just put his main ID. Okay? And the next one would be the proof of residence. So electricity bill, waste bill can go for that, and his name has to be on the bill so it can match the one in the domicile letter. And if all these things I've mentioned do not suffice for his proof of residential address, he can use his letter of employment for that, and his name in the letter of employment should be the one matching the domicile letter. Okay, and the letter of employment is just like this, the company's letterhead. Yeah, it should have the company's address, it should have his address, it should have his job position and his job title as well. Okay, and here's my little advice: when you're trying to organize the file that you'd be submitting in all those sections, you want to rename them descriptively. For example, if a file is your husband's domicile letter, you can just name it hobby's domicile letter. Then if a file is his ID, just say hobby's ID or his name ID. Okay, so you can know what each file is and how to track it, because if you submit the wrong file in the wrong section, it can delay your registration process. They might even flag it or something. So at this stage, everybody knows they're supposed to rename their file. Okay, once you are done uploading them, you would want to maybe preview them. You want to know, check and know whether those are the right files that you have uploaded. Cross check again and again before submitting, and after submitting, you want to print that registration slip for you to have an evidence that you have registered. Okay, and for you guys submitting the marriage certificate, make sure that your marriage must have happened before the Nysc, so that they would not suspect it as fraud. Do not submit incomplete or ingenuine documents. If you submit ingenuine documents, it's a serious crime. Okay, and make sure you keep on checking the portal every time to see whether you have been verified, so that you can know where you've been deployed to and later download the call-up letter. Okay, if you come across this sort of mistake after everything, they posted you to another state. Okay, so you can go there to the Nysc commandant, someone that handles the redeployment. You go there to state your complaint, and they're going to guide you on how to get redeployed. They're going to verify it actually with Abuja and get you redeployed to the state where your husband resides. Sometimes they don't have placement centers. That's why sometimes this kind of things occur. Okay, and make sure that when you are going there, you go there with all the documents you have submitted online. Yes, the original documents that you submitted online. And there are other things that you might add to that. You can add for passport photograph. Do forget about the newspaper and court affidavits with your name and blah blah blah. I'm sure they're going to know how to fix your husband's name at the end of your service year. And make sure you also come with the photocopy of your school ID card, right, if you have this sort of issue. And for nursing mothers, I said I was going to say something about them. For pregnant and nursing mothers, right, once you've been given your call-up letter, you know where you are supposed to come for camp. Just come to the camp and register. You are not going to do any camp activities. After registration, you go back home or to your place of primary assignment. You're not meant to join any activities, definitely because of the condition you are in, and Nysc is considering you for that. And I forgot to add, make sure you are done with your NED, that's NERD, where Nysc wants to be sure that you have graduated from your school. Definitely, when your school is clearing you, you are also at the same time going on the net portal and trying to clear yourself. So I didn't really go into it, but if I'm doing a video, I would link it up in the cards. Yeah. So I wish you all the best, all married PCMs all around the world that are trying to go for Nysc. I wish you all the best, and may your service year be wonderful, beautiful, the best service year. May not be tiring for you guys. Everything go out well and perfect. It's fine. And here's just one tiny little advice before I go. Make sure that during your service year, right, you photocopy your Nysc ID card. Yes, because at the end of your service year, when they are giving you a certificate, they're also collecting your card. That also happened to me. So that's basically it for now. Please do not forget to like, share and subscribe. Turn on my notification to be notified on my next video. Share it to someone that needs this information. Until I come your way next time, it's that JJ. Peace.